Good day, friends. It's me, Mr. Harmon, and today is Module Rules Day. So let me walk you through how the rules work in Mod Tech. Rule number 1 is read, read, and reread, which also today means watch, watch, and rewatch because of all the training movies I've created. So when you go to your modules, and a lot of your modules happen right at the normal stations, you're going to start by going to the Mod Tech folder, which is in the MT Tools folder. So in almost every module, you start the module by visiting the MT Tools folder. When you visit MT Tools, then go to the Mod Tech folder and then find the module that you're doing. For instance, if you were doing aerospace, you double click on the aerospace folder and you find the 00 Fix movies, and then you do the right click, open with, choose default, and switch them all to MPC HC. When that movie plays, just close it, and then right-click and fix the other ones, and also right-click and fix the one that says TREC, where you'll have to say open and close it. When you're done fixing the movies, then go to the 01 folder, and in the 01 folder, find the Start shortcut. When you double-click on the Start shortcut, it gives you the module. Take your module and whack it against the wall so it's half as big as the whole screen, and bring the reading up that you need to read. You and your partner at this time need to read these out loud to each other, moving to each page and doing all the training as you go. If there are ever any links to click, make sure that you click them. If there are videos that I have added, make sure that you watch them carefully because that will be used later when you do the questions. Speaking of the questions, it is smart to launch this twice. So that way, as you're reading, you can have one screen where you're doing all your reading, and on the other screen, you can click the contents and go down to where it teaches you the tech terms and study questions for every module, and that helps you keep track of what you're trying to answer. There are two kinds of questions in modular technology. The first one is a tech term where you're going to give me a definition. You saw this explained, or you'll see this explained on the student worksheet page. The other kind of question is an ABC answer. These will go to the right of the student worksheet page, and remember, you always complete these as a team. Rule number 2 is that you must stay in your module area. So if you're in aerospace here behind me, you need to stay at this location. You're not allowed to just yell, "Hey, Mr. Harmon, hey, Mr. Harmon, hey, Mr. Harmon." Instead, what you do is you use the call lights. Every single module has got call lights just like this, and that's how you let me know that you need help. While you're waiting for me to come help you with your call light, that's when you go back to the watch and rewatch while you wait. So once again, you've got to stay in your area and use the call lights when you need help. Rule number 3 is to make sure that your module area is neat and clean. So if your module area was virtual reality, you would A, clean it up, and then B, you would notify me that the hour before you did not clean it up. So there are some areas that are a mess today because it is our first day going back to modules. Most of that is because I am upgrading things all the time, and I don't always get to finish my projects, so sometimes when we first come to modules, things look bad. But from here on out, every hour we clean the modules, so every hour we double check, and that way it stays nice and neat. Rule number 4 is perhaps the most important, and I'll explain it by showing the virtual reality equipment. Rule number 4 is do not touch anything out here until you've gotten to that part of the module, which will mean you have completed training that explains how to use it. As you walk around the room, you're going to see incredible things like my virtual reality equipment. You're going to see little cars. You're going to see coasters that other kids built. All the things that get built, rule number 4, don't touch them until the module tells you to. So make sure you're always efficient getting to work so that way you can get to the cool stuff fast. So rule number 5 is to store things where they go. As you build anything in the module, it'll have a module area, and they're all labeled. They are above and below the cabinets. And then also you will have a folder which gets stored over here in these file cabinets. You need to make sure that we always have our folders put away, and we store all the papers that we use in ModTech in those papers as well. So rule number 6 is simply use the safety equipment whenever the module tells you to. If it's safety glasses, wear those. If it's use any of the other hot equipment, use that safely. And just always make sure that you're taking care of your neighbors and partners as you work on these as well. So there you have it. 6 rules, super simple. At this point, I'd like you to take the ModTech Rules Quiz to make sure that you're ready to move out to modules. Thanks for watching.